Hi, Colin Christensen here at SO Summit. I'm sitting down here with Jason Shu. And so, Jason, I want to hear a little bit about who you are, where you came from. What's a little bit about a background about your story?
Okay, thanks for having me. My name is Jason. I'm from Taipei, Taiwan. I'm the co-founder and storyteller of TEDx Taipei, and I'm also the founder of a startup called The Big Question. And we help companies ask their own big questions, and we help them with their mobile platform and digital storytelling. So that's basically what we do. In addition, I'm also working on a project called the School of Future, and I'm new to the Startup Weekend community. I'm here to learn, and I'm feeling very excited to say.
Excellent. So, what is it that attracted you to the startup weekend scene?
Yeah, so basically, I got involved with TED about 2 years ago. In 2008, I was organizing a conference called The Big Question, which is modeled after TED. And I wanted to do the Chinese version of TED, and I got speakers, and they all give their 18 minutes of talk. And since last year, I've been doing TEDx Taipei, and I was connected with a global community who are doing a lot of meaningful stuff. And so Startup Weekend was one of the things that one of the organizers was doing, and he said, "Hey, I'm doing Startup Weekend in London, and this is kind of cool. You can check it out." At that time, I didn't know too much about it until my friend Todd Porter, who is from Tokyo, he's running TEDx Tokyo, told me about it. He said, "Hey, Startup Weekend is doing a global summit in Kansas City. You should really come." And I've never been to Kansas City. I heard they got great barbecue, so here I am. Yeah, and I've been having great barbecue here. So
Excellent. Yeah, I still have yet to try some of the Kansas City barbecue, so I'm going to actually add that to my list.
okay.
So overall, it sounds like you like the innovation that's happening. Like Startup Week and bringing innovation, you're involved with TEDx.
Yeah.
So, do you have any? I actually want to hear some more about this TEDx
Yeah.
stuff. So, what is one of the best stories that you actually have from doing TEDx?
Yeah. So I started doing TEDx since 2009. It was started out as a small community event. We have about 80 people attending, like smaller salon. But then we sort of expanded. So last year, our event sort of expanded to 400 people, and this year we expanded to 700 people. And the theme this year is unlearn, play, and inspire. So we have a lot of creative people. They are artists, innovators, and entrepreneurs and designers. They come and share their story of creative process, and in turn I got inspired when I listened to their talks. So I was able to get together with the community and start doing other projects related to inspirations that they get from the talks.
So, what is so far the favorite presentation or favorite most inspirational, like evokes massive amount of realizations when person's on stage? What has been the best one so far, in your opinion,
You mean with TED or TEDx Taipei?
with TEDx Taipei?
Oh, well, there's quite a few. There are several ones. I have to say this is quite a personal one, and it's the one that I hold close to my heart. My friend Leo, we are best friends since high school, and after college he left for Italy to study oil painting restoration, and so he's lived in Italy for the last 8 years, and we haven't been in touch so on and off for last several years. And so last year I told him I'm organizing TEDx Taipei, and I want you back to be a speaker. So this year in July, he came back and he showed up on stage and gave one of the most moving talks on stage. And he basically talked about the conversation that he had with this oil paintings and why he wants to preserve oil paintings. And I think that really sparked a lot of people's interest in preserving culture and heritage. So because of that talk, he had won government grants to do other some more bigger projects, and now he's been featured on documentary films and stuff like that. So I feel quite happy for him and quite proud of him as well. Yeah.
Great. So it sounds like he's doing lots of stuff, being a mover and shaker, as everybody should strive to do. So my last question is, what is it that you bring to the table as far as how are you adding overall value to the world's culture?
So basically, I'm a storyteller. My background is in journalism and communication. So I love hearing stories and telling stories. So I bring to the world a way of connecting people. So I'm new to the startup weekend community, but I arrived to here with open-minded mindset and try to understand how things work. And what I want to do is to take this format back to Taipei and to see how I could add a local flavor to it, and then to make it more interconnected events with my neighboring cities like Shanghai and Beijing, and so how we can build synergy in my neighboring cities. So that's why I'm very passionate about, and I absolutely love the creative energy that's been floating around in the room and the discussions. Yeah.
Great. So thanks for coming on, and we should definitely go get some barbecue. Jason, thanks for coming on.
Thanks for having me.
Yep.
Thank you so much.